everybody. Welcome to today's YouTube class. Hope everyone's doing okay on this beautiful sunny
day.
sunny Wednesday. Close enough. If you're here, let us know. Send a comment. Hopefully, hey Juji. Hopefully our internet connection is going to be a little bit more stable this time, and also we'll keep an eye on the comments a little bit better. We're inside today. Our neighbors are doing some sort of construction, so it's mostly just drilling all day, all morning. So that will be pretty annoying to listen to. So we decided to stay inside for this beautiful, beautiful workout. Hello, Chris, and hello, Julie White. And hello if you're watching this later. Anywho, so let's get right into it. Today's workout is a combination of the good old kettlebell taters and V-ups. In case you have a dumbbell, then you're going to change the kettlebell taters to dumbbell squat cleans. And we don't have a dumbbell in the house at the moment. Well, actually, don't have any left in the gym either. But we'll talk a little bit about those squat cleans and show you a few repetitions. But most of the warm-up and the preparation, you should be able to do with a dumbbell or a kettlebell. It won't really make a difference. Now, we've got a 15-minute time cap on our workout today, which is going to be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and 21 kettlebell taters / dumbbell squat cleans and V-ups, or your scaling option of the V-ups. So far, so good. Let's get right into our warm-up. Our warm-up today is going to be 3 rounds of 10 single leg good mornings. I'll show you that in a second. 5 squats with a 2-3 second pause in the bottom and a 15-second hollow hold. So for your single leg good morning, what I'd like you to do is to reach with 2 hands, try to touch 1 foot, but keep this one nice and straight. As you lean forward, back, you will alternate between the legs. So that's going to be 10, 5 each leg, 5 squats with a little pause, no weight yet, and a 15-second hollow hold, 3 rounds. Let's get started. Five beautiful air squats with a little pause in the bottom. Make sure you stay on your heels. And lie down on our back and do a 15-second hollow hold. 3, 2, 1, up. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Second round. Here we go. Stand all the way up. Transitioning to those squats. Here we go. and down into your hollow hold. 1, 2, 3, up. Three, 2, 1, rest. Good, one more round. If you can, try to reach a little bit lower on your leg. Maybe you can even touch the ground. Make sure you keep the other leg under tension as well to help you with your balance. Maybe work on lifting that back leg up a little bit more. 11.
9. One more.
5 squats. And the last V up for 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Beautiful job. Have a sip of water. What's up, Attila? Just so you know, good to have you here. Is that the whole Kangheads family behind the laptop, or just you, Attila? All right, guys. So next up, we're gonna go through your V-up scaling options, starting with the sit-up, then the tuck-up, and then the alternating V-up. We are gonna do somewhere between 5 to 10 repetitions of each option that you have. So just lie down on your back, and we'll go through all of them. We'll start with a sit-up. And we'll just do 5 sit-ups. This is probably the easiest variation you can do if you feel like the tuck-ups and the V-ups are a little bit too difficult. So put the bottom of the feet together. Try to drop your knees out as far as you can. We'll lie down. Touch the ground behind your head. Swing your hands forward. Touch the ground in front of your feet. We'll do 5 more sit-ups. And done. Okay. Probably one of the easiest scaling options we have today. Now we're going to go into our tuck-up. And in a tuck-up, you've got a couple options. One is to always hold a hollow position in your extended position, or to just put your feet down on the ground. If you put your feet down on the ground, this is going to be a little bit easier. So basically, we're going to start right here. We'll go ahead, pull the knees up into your chest, tuck them into your chest, hands to knee, and we'll go back, come up again. Or you can choose to put your feet on the ground and then sit up like that. The point is that your back has to leave the ground and you sit all the way up, kind of tuck yourself into the little bowl. We're going to go ahead and do 5 tuck-ups. Super good. So from here, we're going to go into our V-ups. And in a V-up, I think it's important to try to keep your legs as straight as possible. It's going to make a huge difference in that movement. So if you still struggle with that, feel free to do those tuck-ups. But if you want to give it a try, one of the easier variations to get into it is going to be an alternating V-up. So I'm going to try to touch my left foot, not my ankle or my knees, but my left foot as close to the toes as possible with my right hand. And on the next repetition, I'm going to go again across towards the right foot with my left hand. It would look something like this. Okay, we're going to do a total of 10 repetitions, 5 each side. Let's go. Again, if you choose this option, you can make it a little bit more difficult by keeping your feet off the ground, keeping your heels off the ground, or you can make it a little bit easier by putting your heels down on the ground. If you choose this option, it's going to be the 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and 21. It's going to be the total numbers you do. Maybe you do one more repetition on one side and the other. I don't think that's the end of the world. Finally, we're going to go ahead and attempt 5 V-ups. And again, this is going to be with 2 hands touching 2 feet in the front. And what I would like you to focus on is to try to keep your legs straight. Don't bend the knees just in order to reach your feet. 5 V-ups. Here we go. When you do this, really, I want you to try to focus on actually bringing your knees close into your chest, very similar to your tuck-up, instead of just trying to reach for your toes. That is going to translate really well later on into your V-ups, but really focus on trying to get your knees as close to your chest as possible. That will allow you to keep your back a little bit more straight and create more compression down in those abs. So finally, I want you guys to do 5 more repetitions of whatever option you're going to take for the workout. Here we go. Beautiful. Okay, grab a sip of water. We're going to move into our squats and deadlifts for today. Now, for the next piece of the preparation, we're going to do 3 rounds of 5 slow squats, 3 seconds down, 3 seconds in the bottom, quick on the way up, and 10 deadlifts. With your kettlebell or dumbbell, shouldn't really make a difference. So we'll do 5 slow squats, 10 deadlifts, with a little bit of rest between the 3 rounds. Here we go. Goblet hold position, squat stance, and let's go 1, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, stand, and go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, stand. Go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Up, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, stand. Put your weight down on the ground. Get ready for your 10 deadlifts. A little bit of rest. We'll wait for everyone to catch up. We're going to go into our second set. This time, I actually want you to put your elbows on top of your knees in the bottom of the squat and try to push your knees out, trying to open up your hips a little bit. So here we go. Goblet hold, squat stance. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Knees on, elbows on knees, and stand. Go. 1, 2, 3. And stand. 1, 2, 3. Stand. 1, 2, 3. Stand. Last one. 1, 2, 3. And up. Can deadlifts. Try to really focus on squeezing your butt and your abs in order to take the load off your lower back. A little bit of rest before our third round. This time I want you to keep your elbows off your knees. Please try to actually push them forward just a little bit more than you normally would to create a better front rack position for that weight. Here comes the third round. Pick up your weight. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and put it down. Last 10 deadlifts in this part of the workout. Good job. Shake up those legs. Have a sip of water. In the next part of our preparation, we're gonna go through some swings. And I'd like you to do that whether you have a kettlebell or a dumbbell. We'll do single arm swings and single arm deadlifts in the first part. For that, I recommend that you just hold the dumbbell by the handle. If you have one of those, just with the two heads vertically, you swing them with one hand. For the two-handed swings, which are coming up in a couple of minutes, I usually recommend that you hold one head of the dumbbell and kind of swing forward with the handle pointing away from you and the head in the other direction. But we'll get back to that in a second. So what I would like you guys to do is going to be 5 single arm deadlifts, 5 single arm swings. We'll do 2 rounds on each hand with a little bit of rest in between, really no rush. So here we go, 5 single arm deadlift, 5 single arm swing. Shake it off, other hand. Half a minute of rest. Shake off your hands. We'll go again. One more time. Each hand. Arm. Down.
I'm missing the chalk, I must say.
Good. We'll try to order some chalk from Decathlon for you.
I think Juji is with me on the chalk.
Juji,
We have the sweaty hands.
yeah. Juji, how are you holding up without chalk? Did you order a bucket to your home? Or did you steal some from the gym?
I can see her actually use powdered sugar, you know?
Powdered sugar or flour. All right, guys. Here we go. Next round. 5 deadlift, 5 swing. Chalk is in the gym. That's very sad. I'm sure the chalk is missing you as much as you're missing the chalk. Just gonna set up a quick timer here. Have a sip of water. Next up, we're going to do 5 swings every 20 seconds. We'll do this for 6 rounds, which is basically 2 minutes. So 5 swings, a little bit of rest, potentially about 10 seconds of rest, and then you go again. Now, when you do those swings, I want you to really focus on the explosive hip extension and trying to make every single repetition as powerful as possible. It will look something like this. 2-handed swings this time. So try to really fully open those hips and squeeze the butt. We're gonna do 5 repetitions, rest until the end of the 20 seconds, and we'll do that for 6 rounds, so 2 minutes total. Whenever you're, I'll start the timer and I'll tell you when to switch. So we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. 3 rounds done. We're halfway. 3, 2, 1, go. Try to basically pull the weight on the way down on the last 2 sets. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Here comes the last set. 3, 2, 1, go. Beautiful. Take a little bit of rest. Shake off your hands and legs. Grab a sip of water. So, when it comes to those kettlebell taters, which is basically a kettlebell squat clean, I guess, almost, or a swing straight into a goblet squat, back into your swing, switching one swing, one squat every time. There's one really tricky part, which is going to be your transition from your swing into your squat. Now, if you have a light weight or you're fairly comfortable with this, go ahead and kind of flip the kettlebell around in order to catch it in a good goblet position. That would look something like this. I think I should have practiced this, but let's see.
Let's see if he's just hold on to it.
Okay, I'm gonna try to not shoot your iPad. So one swing, one squat, back into your swing, back into your squat. There's a moment though where the kettlebell is kind of flying, which doesn't necessarily feel extremely secure to most of us. So we'll go with what I think is a fairly fast but still doable option. You would hold on to the handle with just one hand and then grab the bottom of the kettlebell with the other hand. Looks like this. One swing, one squat. Back into the swing, back into the squat, right? So you don't let go of the kettlebell with both arms. You just support the backside of your kettlebell. We're gonna do 5 repetitions of that right now, just to give it a little try. And what I want you to do is to not cut short on your swings or your squats. Try to make sure you start the squat in a fully extended leg position, you finish, and then you go back to your swing. Here we go.
And the people with a dumbbell? What do you with that one time to do?
Oh, if you have a dumbbell, take a second. We've got 5 reps of the kettlebell taters. Here we go. Good stuff. Now, if you have a kettlebell, take a half a second rest or a couple minutes rest. We're going to talk a little bit about those squat cleans with your dumbbell. So just come over here to the slightly lighter kettlebell. If you're doing a squat clean with your dumbbell, I think today we'll go for a hang squat clean because I think that's most similar to our kettlebell taters. So you would grab your dumbbell, basically start with a little swing. As you extend, keep your arm close to your body, shrug the shoulder up, jump into a squat, stand, and swing it back. I'm gonna try to present this with a kettlebell. It's gonna be similar, but you would grab your dumbbell, swing on your shoulder, squat, goes back, swing on the shoulder, squat, and back, okay? If you have a dumbbell, please go ahead and do 5 repetitions of that. How you alternate between the sides will really come down to you. You can, if you want, you can do the shorter rounds just on one side, the 3, the 6, maybe the 9, potentially not, and then start switching halfway through the set. in order to do it on both sides, but that would be your dumbbell squat clean. Lift it up first, little swing forward, jump, and stand. Now we're gonna do a little practice round. Okay, we're gonna do the two first rounds of the workout. We're gonna do 3 kettlebell taters or dumbbell squat cleans, 3 V-ups, then 6 and 6. Just a little practice. Then we'll take a moment rest, a quick little pee break, and then we'll get going into our workout. If you're not super confident with flipping the kettlebell around, then just hold on to it with one hand. I think that's a perfect solution for those who feel a little clumsy today or every day. If you feel a little bit more confident and you're not afraid you're gonna hit your toes, go ahead and flip it. If you're doing dumbbell, if you have a dumbbell, go ahead and do the squat cleans. So here we go, 3, 3, 6, 6.
I'm not afraid to hit your toes. I'm afraid you damage the floor. Just for the record.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Good. And the delivery guy just arrived. Just in time for us to take 1-2 minute quick bathroom break, water break. So that was our practice 3 and 6 round, but this is just the very beginning of what's going to come in today's workout. So we've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 repetitions of both workouts. I recommend that you start out a little bit slower than you think you should, just in order to save some energy towards the end. These ascending ladders can be really, really tricky. They get harder and harder as the workout goes forward. We've got a 15-minute time cap, and I'd like you guys to now take 1 or 2 minutes, grab a sip of water, and also set up your music for yourself. We're not going to play music here because of the copyright issues that we have had recently and before. So just set up your own music. Full send, Josie. Always. I like that attitude.
What's she saying?
Full send from the beginning. Especially hit the 3, 6, and 9 rounds really hard. That's the real key to this workout. And Chris, if you want, go ahead and take your time with the 16 kilo kettlebell. I haven't really planned anything else for today's class, so if you want to, just go ahead and complete the whole workout, even if it takes a little bit longer than 15 minutes. I think I'm not gonna flip the kettlebell. I don't. If we were in the gym,
maybe not in the round of 21 and 18.
If we were in the gym, I would feel a little bit more comfortable. But right now, I'm really not sure if I should turn it 90 degrees or hold it like that. So I think I'm just gonna hold on to that kettlebell.
It's my preferred option for sure.
All right. Yes, Vicky is here. I hope she's ready. I'm warmed up a little bit because we're going to start in about half a minute. So here we go, everybody. Put on your music. Get ready. Have the last sip of water before the workout. We got a timer. So we'll have a timer here counting up. I know it's not a huge.
It will be bigger.
Yeah. It's not a huge display, but it should help you to check your time. And you're ready? You ready? So we'll start in 10 seconds. I don't have time.
3, 2,
1, and go. Good job. Oh. Good job.
Good job. Well done. That got tough. On the squats especially.
I think the squats are the hardest. That's so fun.
Keep going, guys. We're just at it. 9.5 minutes in almost. I think especially with a single arm dumbbell cleans, would have taken me easily a few minutes longer. I can't see if anybody's done yet.
Okay. All right, guys, we're coming up to 10 minutes. You've got 5 more minutes to finish this workout. Trust that you are somewhere at least in the round of 18 or maybe 21. So just keep pushing. I'm gonna sit down.
Keep the breaks short. Keep the breaks short. Get back at it. This is just about pushing through in the end. Let's go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, guys.
I'm sure Juji is already on her way to the sun. Going for a run in Lanaka. That doesn't bother us. Let's go. Keep it up, guys. Keep it up. Keep moving. The 11-minute mark has passed. Less than 4 minutes to go. We got this. I think Attila is done. At least he just posted his name.
Yeah. Let me check over here. This is easier.
Keep it up, guys. Keep it up. Keep moving. We still
She's done. Her lower back died. To be fair, she came in with a sore lower back already. Attila, Vicky, both are at 9 minutes. Very good job, team.
Nice. Well done.
The Kenheads clan. How much time do we have?
12 minutes. 3 minutes to go. Exactly. Keep it up. Keep it up. You should be in your last round slowly but surely.
If you're done, guys, just go ahead and lie down on your back and breathe a little bit. We're going to wait until the end of the 15 minutes for everyone to finish, even if you're watching this later on. Coming up to the last 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes left. Boom, and that is. What's this finished? Why is this not refreshing? And that is Chris finished. Nice job. 12.5 minutes with a 16 kg kettlebell. Well done, Chris. We've got 1 last minute to go, guys.
1 minute left.
That's Sam Briggs talking to us right there.
Sam Briggs.
Nice work, Chris. Man, Julie, leaving early again. We finished 10 minutes ahead of time. Julie said she's running to class, as always.
Bye, Julie White.
Keep it up, guys. 30 seconds to go. Now, 30 seconds to go. 20 seconds. Come on, finish it up. Last push. Get a few more reps in. Last 10 seconds.
To go. Finished. Well done, guys.
Well done, team. Good job. Okay. We're gonna do about 2 minutes of stretching. So just get ready, get in position. If you just finished a second ago and you're watching this later, go ahead and pause the video for a second. But just want to get you into 2 positions to stretch out the abs and the quads real quick. We're gonna get into get down on our belly, and first just the elbows on the ground. Lift your chest up high. You should feel a nice little stretch in your abs by this time.
It's called the Sphinx.
It's called the Sphinx. We'll hold this for another 10 seconds. And we're going to go ahead and lift it up even higher. Somewhere there, trying to still keep your hips on the ground, just creating a bigger arch in the back for a little bit more stretch. Don't let the shoulders collapse. Push them down towards your butt. Three, two, one, and rest. From here, we're going to transition to the front of your mat. We'll just sit here on our heels first, the knees close to each other. This is a terrible stretch for me, but we're going to go ahead and walk the hands back. Can you check that?
That's upstairs.
No, just from the terrace. Who is it? Lean back. Keep the knees on the ground. Keep the knees together. If you can, lie down further on the ground or on your elbows.
Nobody. Just our neighbor watering the plants.
We'll hold this for another 20 seconds. Just try to stretch your quads a little bit. Sit closer to your heels. Oh my God. This is the max I can do. If you can lie down on your back, awesome for you. Enjoy the stretch. You're going to go ahead and climb out of this position slowly. Oh. Whew. That was terrible. Okay, and thank you so much for joining today. Is there another one? Bye, Chris. Children asking for lunch. That's a good reason to leave a little bit early. So thank you so much for joining today, guys. Have a beautiful Wednesday afternoon, and we'll see you soon.
Ciao, ciao. Have a good day. Bye.